Yeah, hello, Prof here, and we're doing a quick, dingy, low-light video in the Juegos with Paisley Marie, who is insane, knocking everything over. But what's here is, but pick up, if you guys need any NAND flash, as in, especially SSDs and flash drives and stuff like that, pick it up now. Prices are going up. These used to be $12.99. They're as high as $17.99 for the Samsung bar. Plus, they don't have the original bar anymore. These were on sale for $14.99. They went back down temporarily, but they go down, go up, go down, go up, go down, go up, go down, go up. Samsung is literally reducing production in order to get the price of these up. I have a cat on my shoulder now, for those wondering. Peasy, say hi. We'll do 0.5. Yep. This is what happens. So yeah, buy them up if you need them. Get them now. SSD prices are not going down anymore. I know for the longest time I've said just buy it. It's so cheap, and it still kept going down. Like $150 used to be good for a 980 Pro 1 terabyte, and now you can get a 990 Pro 1 terabyte for cheaper than that, or at least during Black Friday holiday season you could. Ever since then, even starting during Black Friday, you saw no sales on Black Friday on NAND flash. Prices are just going up, and that's why a lot of these brands have waited a little bit to come up with new models, as they're trying to get their old models out of the market, so then they can launch the new ones. Like Sabrent has announced their PCIe Gen 5 with a new cooler. The fact that it can run without a special cooler too, you can use your motherboard one. It might not be peak performance, but it will not throttle. And the 990 Evo has been announced. But they're trying to drain the market out of these runs, and even like your normal flash drives, like I said, they do not make 32 gigs of these anymore, sadly. So I'm glad I have the ones I do. 64, 128, 256 only, from what I can tell. And like I said, these used to be $11.99, $12.99 at most for even the 128 ones. Now they are, I think they're normally like $24.99 or something, but I've seen them on Amazon for $17.99. They went up. Like I was like, oh, they're up to $14.99, $15.99. I'm gonna wait. Surely they'll go back down, because you'll see like a little trend where it'll go up, go down, go up, go down. Well, what they're doing isn't, they don't go down to the same price. They're going up, $3-4+ down, but you're still $1 or $2 more than you used to be. So seriously, if you need stuff and it's at a price like close to what a holiday or slightly pre-holiday, so we're talking like November, especially October pricing was, because it really, if anything, prices actually kind of like went back to normal for NAND flash for Black Friday, because they like didn't want you to buy it on some big deal. Snatch these up before, because like think about this, I bought two at $14.99 instead of $17.99. That's $6 I saved. That's like nearly half a flash drive. So yeah, snatch them if you need them. I'm not saying like stockpile a whole ton of them, but like if you're thinking about buying and upgrading your SSD, do it now, unless you're waiting for a new model that's coming out. But if it's a current model, prices are only going up. They have purposely restricted production. Okay, so on another note, why else we're here and why I started this video is I may not have mentioned it in the previous video on this, but I was pretty darn sure that I have a kitten on my shoulders, and her name is Paisley Marie. No, that's not it. She's going down my back now, which is less good. Now your butt's on my face. What the heck, kitten? Okay, so I think I showed this, and I will turn macro mode on real quick. Macro mode. Okay, so painted, not painted. Did finally get a hold of Cross Customs. I say finally, but I emailed them basically between Christmas and New Year's. Worst time to send a message. And I assumed till like for end of first week or second week that they wouldn't get back to me. Just sent them a little reply, and they're like, yeah, that's not right. We'll see if we have a clip. They didn't, so they sent the whole pen. That's what is in here. They should have a label to send this one back. Beautiful pen. I did a whole video unboxing this. I just wanted to say that their support has been very good on this. Like I said, they offered to send a clip because that was what I initially said. I'm like, hey, if you got a clip, no need to send a whole pen. Just mail me that clip over. And by the way, I'm looking for my knife, and it's in my pocket. Yeah. Where's my knife? That's like when I'm looking for the phone, and I'm literally recording on it right now. I'm a little bit special, guys. Apparently. So yeah. Oh, look at that. They even sent a pre-labeled with a label on, like a new bag here, rolled up around here, in this bag. Mint. Like, great support. And you're like, oh, they should be that good because they screwed up. Yeah, I agree, but not all of the. I mean, like, some places won't give you a return label. Some places will, just tape up the existing thing. There's a number of things. But the fact that they did it without even being asked is great. Also wrapped up like a piece of candy. Piece of candy. Yeah, that is painted. All right, let's get the ye olde knife out. That's actually ye newy knife. Just the third one. And you guys are like, what do you mean third one? Yeah. Took 3 tries to get it here. My original one that had a beautiful finish, a beautiful color, like matte. It's supposed to be this matte orange. I've done videos on this, but it actually had like overspray and it was rusting. So then they sent me this one. They like quick it to me. This is from Tactical Keychains, not Karas Customs. But yeah, so if you see me with a lot of orange knives, it's because I basically have one for every workbench. Because it's not that these don't work. I just didn't get because I only bought one clip for it, and they just kept sending me ones. This one they were doing a batch and they sent it over to me, especially. But you can see here, I don't know if you can tell, like that finish is all messed up. That's because when I pulled the label off, it peeled the top coat off. And then they got me this one. This thing's mint. Final production one. Or I mean, like all of these are final production ones, but it's just my luck to get messed up ones. But I got an orange one for every. This is my one that's at my actual desk, and the other 2 go at the workbenches down here because they still function. Probably won't bother buying clips because clips are anywhere from $10 to $20, if not even more dollars. So, let me show you guys here. All right. Not painted. 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 Not painted. You can also see the finish on the bolt up here is much cleaner compared to that where it's like at least that's what I imagine it is. So I'm just gonna put this ink because I put a juice up in here, and I'm just gonna swap inks. Swapping the inks here. The juice and the juice here. Swapping the inks, yeah. Juicing the juice up, yeah. Bringing this one to work tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to stick with the juice up in here. This is my last one. So as soon as I get a pen that needs the juice up, like the next month's tactile turn might be a slim, then it would need that, because that was my last juice up. So I'm going to be nice, and I'm even going to slip it back in its little candy wrapper. And we're going to get that sent back to Keros Customs. So, as I said in the beginning of the video, if you guys need any sort of NAND flash, you want that second drive, like maybe on a games NVMe SSD, now that direct storage is a thing, or realistically you want to pick up anything with NAND flash in it, pick it up now. I've seen prices slowly climb. Even those drives that are actually still kind of cheap, like a 980, 990 Pro, they're purposely producing less of it, and once the current amount at the prices they're currently at is sold, there won't be as many, because they're not going to make as many, because computer sales are as low as they've ever been. So highly doubt, unless a model is discontinued, that you will see prices go down. And like I said, companies were actually purposely waiting to release products so they could sell their old stuff. Also, it seems like Samsung's setting the thing where you don't need, their Gen 5 drives might only be 2 lanes, which is the same speed as Gen 4, because a lot of drives maybe sequentially are maxing out Gen 4, but not in the random or the IOPS. 990 Pro is the closest it's gotten, really, with a consumer drive at least. So they're thinking the 990 Evo will be a 2-lane. And boards really are not designed for that. Most of them only have one Gen 5 slot. They're not really designed for that. So going forward, you might see that change, which means you might actually need a different drive if you buy a new system. So if you're buying for a system now, even AM4, 990 Pro will kill it, or the equivalent Sabrent drive, etc. But just thought I'd also cover in this video, Keros Customs, very, very good support. I expected a bit of delay because of when I contacted them, but when they got back to me, they're like, "Oh, yep, that shouldn't have been," and they looked to see if they could get me a new clip. Couldn't, so they sent me a whole new pen. Which, by the way, this is a sold-out pen, so that means that they keep extras on hand, and you should always keep extras on hand. Final mouse, the Hype Beast gaming mouse brand. I have had some of those, and you guys have been like, "What? You're always so against it?" Yes, because I got their earlier ones. If you guys are wondering, if you ever have a problem with your mouse, too bad. They do not maintain, because they're a Hype Beast brand, right? They don't maintain enough for issues with orders. I ordered an orange one, was sent a white one that was labeled as an orange one. Nothing. Because they're like, "Yeah, we don't have any orange ones to send you. So, you can return the white one if you want, but with how rare final mice are, I'd be crazy to do that." So, in this case, with this one that's going back, like I said, this was the Cerakote, shop line, custom line of them. Had limited ones. I want to say it was around Black Friday, roughly, that it came out. And these are sold out. Blue sold out before green. I preferred the green. But I was just keeping tabs on it. I might have mentioned that on another video. But yeah, these are sold out. So the fact that they had one to even swap meant that they're keeping extras of a limited item so they can fulfill warranties. That's good customer service, good business there. Now I don't know how many of them they would keep. They've probably figured out, because they were like, if CW&T made the first Hi-Tec-C machined pen via Kickstarter, right? Keros Customs was number 2 or 3. TI2 Design was up there with their original TI2 pen. So they should now have an understanding of when they release a pen, especially a limited edition one, they should know how much support they need and build in that, if not just a slightly amount more, into their system. And you've seen with Tactile Turn, they do that as well. They were able to get me a replacement bolt for the Stealth seasonal pen, which is like the third one they made, I think, third or fourth one they made, somewhere in there. That means they had parts for a special / limited edition one, and that's like when you pay more for those, right? Say you pay $50 or $100 more over the normal one to get the special edition one. If they're maintaining parts on them, like, because those have lifetime warranties, you know what I mean? Like that's good. So the fact that they had an extra one and could just swap it because they didn't have a clip to do on hand, I'm perfectly happy with that. Like I said, they literally, you saw it. There was a second package that I'm supposed to slip this into, that I'm going to slip it into, with a label already applied. Couldn't ask for any more than that. I mean, you know what I mean? So let me guys know what you think down below on the customer service experience I had here. It's sad that it happened, and it sucks, and as you know, it always happens to me. And there's Paisley cleaning herself. But yeah, it always happens to me. And but this time, I'd say the company handled it very, very well. So we'll see you in the next one, and buy your NAND flash while you still can. By the way, it includes SD cards. Yep, all that's NAND. Memory is NAND too, and memory prices are the lowest they have ever been. To the point where like the most expensive thing besides your graphics card in your system now is now your motherboard. Sometimes more expensive than your CPU. It is crazy that is the fact of things. But like if you're looking at that memory upgrade, snag it now, because there's a good chance like some of these older models, like say if you have some Trident Z RGB DDR4, they may not make more of the high-end stuff because they're on the DDR5 and the prices are still low. Once the stock gets really low, prices are going up. Because only the people that really, really need it are buying it. So keep an eye out if you're thinking about that RAM doubling or picking up a couple extra flash drives for installing Windows or doing backups on systems. Grab them. If you wanted that extra card for your camera, your recorder, hey, no. One of the two places, guys, that's sacred: my chair, my mouse pad. Paisley, being a kitten, does not respect those places. People are like, well, the cat wants to sit in chair. Chair, bed. Not that chair. Also, why does the mouse pad exist? Right? To have open mousing space. If there's a cat on it, it's no longer open. Look, there's an open spot right there. A laptop somewhere there. So that should be warm. Lay in the laptop.